Coming to you from the studios of STL TV in Forest Park, it's the best of the STL. On tonight's show, actor and comedian Nicholas Shank, hip-hop artist Night Owl, heating things up in the kitchen, two girls, four wheels. Your entertainment for tonight, Night Owl and the Collabo Queens. Here's your host, Cassandra Walker and Ivy Hartman.
Yeah, keep it going now, versatile, versatility, music be healing me, I'm trying to keep it alive, but these people are feeling me, talking about they ain't feeling me and don't want to deal with me, that's cause they ain't used to dealing with people as real as me, I'm the ambassador like flying G-Wiz, do your homework and stop asking who he is, it's gonna take a bigger force to stop this, my source said I rock this, screwed and chop this, people say that I'm dope, I embrace it with gratitude, sign an autograph with a positive attitude, I thank God for hip-hop, he gave me an outlet, to dress fly for shows and go shop at the outlet. Oh, here I go with the freestyle flow just to let the people know in the back row we live on STL TV. You see me, Collabo Queens, yo, we in the place to be. Yes, y'all, we do it from the left to the right. DJ Snow on the table, then he's out of sight. Craig Black, yeah, you know he got my back. One time for your mind, this is LA Mac. Got my Collabo Queen and that Supreme team, man. This is how we do it, man, you know what I mean. It's Nitro with a nice flow, here we go. I'ma do it like this, cause the real people know I gets busy. Nah, you can't twist me, you can't even get close to me. I twist you up like a pretzel. This is how we do it, yo. Ho, ho, this is how we do it, yo. Yeah, this is how we do it, yo.
Welcome to the show. I'm Cassandra Walker.
And I'm Ivy Hartman. If that wasn't any indication of how the rest of the show is going to be, it's going to be fly.
I know. That was awesome.
It was really great. Yes. You know, we saw Craig Black is in the audience, and we're going to be talking with him a little bit on the show today. And even Night Owl mentioned Craig Black because Night Owl attends some of Craig's events in the community, and actually he signs autographs and stuff. So yeah,
does he come out only at night?
You know what? We'll have to ask him that later.
I like the name. Now, Ivy, you have quite a glow about you. It could glow at night. It looks like maybe like a California tan.
That's right. I love it. I was California dreaming. I just got back from a couple weeks there, and yeah, we just sunbathed, swam, and had a good vacation.
Did your family have fun?
Yeah, we had a great time. It's good to be back in St. Louis. Sometimes it's nice coming home. It's bittersweet because California is California.
Right.
And there's lots of great fresh fruit and just wonderful things, and we celebrated a lot of great things there. In fact, I have to say this. I got to see a perfect game at the Giants game. Not very many people get to see that, but it was history in the making, which is really cool. So that was Matt Cain threw a perfect game, and it was a really historic moment to be there.
That's once in a lifetime.
Well, history in the making for you guys though, because your oldest son graduated from college.
Amazing. Can you believe it? And I'm only. I'm like, how did that happen, Ivy? Because I'm only 25.
Right.
How did that happen?
Right. I know.
No, he did.
Everybody's kind of, ooh, really? She's got a kid that old?
I know. Gosh, I started when I was 10. I'm just saying. You know.
She really does.
Yes, he graduated from University of Washington, but he has another year of eligibility. You knew that because he broke his foot.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of games going to be on CBS this year. You guys root on the Huskies.
That's right.
It's exciting. But, you know, it's one of those things where, wow, I'm like, I can't believe we've raised a boy to a man.
It's strange.
But we still pay his bills. Wait a minute.
what isn't that great? Well, maybe once he's finished.
Right.
We hope he goes pro and he'll be paying your bills. You know, oh gosh, there's always so many things going on in St. Louis. Oh, so the Rams actually won a national award for their internal in-house broadcasting stuff.
Yes, and we have a little ownership to that.
We do, because some of our colleagues here at STL TV help work on that production there, which is really cool. And some of the things that they do, I'm not surprised they won, because when you go to a Rams game, they do this thing where they introduce the players and like, what's up, dog? And they introduce you to their dog, or they'll show you like their, you know, how they've like personalized their car and stuff like that. I like it. Get to know them a little bit better.
Yes, it's a much more personal touch as opposed to just showing the face.
It's amazing what they do on that. Yeah, it is.
I love it. Congratulations.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to a great season from the Rams.
Absolutely. Yes, Ivy, we're going to win this year. I'm telling you. We got it. It's due time.
We are.
All right, Ivy, now just in case you want to catch up on what's going on, past episodes or whatever, you can always follow us, and we have so many outlets, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh yeah, and you know we are also on YouTube, which I tell everybody that's the best way to see Best
really
STL.
is.
If you're not going to catch us, right on our website, which we stream everything live on stltv.net as well.
Absolutely. So go on and you can tweet us. Ivy loves to tweet. She's learning.
I tell you what, I've got follow. I need to say more. Facebook, I'm better about.
Right, I understand. I feel the same way. The whole world's watching. But you know what? The whole world watches usually when we have LJ on, but she's not with us today. But we have someone special.
Yes, we do. Raynah is going to help us keep us in the loop of all the great things going on around St. Louis. Welcome, Raynah.
Well, thank you, girls. I'm special. That's nice to hear. You know what? If this is your first time watching the Best of the STL, you are in for a treat. You'll see wonderful talent in St. Louis in terms of cooking, in terms of music, in terms of, I can't even begin to tell you. There's just so much talent in St. Louis, and you're going to be a part of it. And if you've been with us before, then you know what I'm talking about. You know, if you want to be a studio audience member, if you want to join us here, all you've got to do is call 552-2970, 552-2970, and you can be a member here in our studio audience and be a part of the Best of the STL. We want to see you here, so make sure you join us, make sure you call, and guess what? Cassandra's over in the kitchen. It's already starting to smell good in here, and we just started the show. Cassandra, what are you guys doing over there?
Raynah, we are enjoying ourselves. I'm with two girls, four wheels. Isn't that a cute name? Jamie Gruntzman and Cherish Patterson are here today, and they're going to be making some delicious foods. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
So I am excited, first of all. I love the name. It's so intriguing. It sounds like they should do a reality show. Note to self.
That'd be nice.
Tell me how you came up with the name.
Well, we wanted something that was cute and kind of catchy and that grabbed people's attention when they walked by so they would come and check us out, basically. And we kind of thought about it, went back and forth, and this one just kept coming back to us, and it was just perfect. We were like, let's just go with it.
I love it. I love it. Now, do you have specific job duties, Cherish?
We try to split it up equally.
Okay.
But, we all do the cleaning. We both do the cleaning. We both do the cooking. We both do the shopping. We do everything.
Now, you're a mobile, obviously, two girls, four wheels. So is there a particular location that you always say that's our best spot? When we go there, we just clean up.
We do have a best spot.
What would it be?
City Garden, 8th and Market. It's our favorite spot.
And why, Jamie?
I love it. It's just a park in the middle of the city. You get the city in your view. You can hang out. Today we were there. Kids are playing in the fountains. There was a live band. They were out there playing music. People are eating lunch. There was a couple other trucks other than us just there. So
really?
It's just really nice. You know, you take a break, you leave the office, and you walk out of the city into like a little park for 30 minutes, and then you go back to lunch, or back to work.
And you have the best job because you're out there in the fresh air and enjoying people. And you know, when I was in New York recently, there are carts everywhere. People have, you can get smoothies, fresh fruit, sandwiches. But in St. Louis, not so much so. So you think, is a trend changing?
It is. It's making its way here. When we started this a year ago, there were 3. Now there's 33.
Wow.
So it's booming.
Excellent. So what do you think you're bringing that St. Louis is missing?
I think that St. Louis was missing a lot, especially in the city, because that's where we're based. Everything, you know, there's a couple of blocks where you have to walk to go get lunch.
That's true.
And, you know, the garden was there. It just opened up. There was really nothing there but a truck, and then you had Terrence Garden View, and we're just bringing energy. Yeah.
Yes.
Energy.
And beauty.
Perfect.
Beauty. I always think
Thank
that
you.
whenever you have two beautiful women, the sales go through the roof. I'm just saying, you know, they go through the roof.
Sometimes.
That's right. That's why they always have the girls out there hosting and all of that. So now, what is it that your customers can order from two girls and four wheels?
We have a couple of different things. We're American Ballpark. We are lower in price than a lot of the other food trucks or restaurants in the city.
That's good to know.
Everything's under $6.
Okay. Wow.
We do slow roasted pulled pork. We do an STL cheesesteak.
Really?
We have a grilled cheese. We do beignets, which we're doing here today. They're like donuts.
Wonderful.
We also have a summer salad.
Really? A salad?
We had to put a salad on the menu, something healthy.
Wow. I would have never thought about that from a truck.
Yeah, you can do that. And then we try to carry all St. Louis made products. We carry Fitz's, Old Vienna chips, Billy Goat chips, We make gooey butter squares. We go to Gooey Louie.
That is fantastic. So today you're going to be making obviously some grilled cheese sandwiches. Now I must say that's something that just about everyone has had before or enjoys it unless they're lactose intolerant or something. So why did you choose grilled cheese for today's show?
Well, we freshly cut 2 different kinds of cheeses. So we've got Munster and Colby Jack, and we put a slight sweet twist in the middle. And between the both cheeses, actually dates. And we put a little butter on it and put it on the grill, and it's delicious.
I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be wonderful. We'll come back later on with Jamie and Cheris and find out all the things that are going on with them in the kitchen, and I get to taste it. So keep watching. But right now, Ivy is in the den, and she always has someone special with her. Ivy?
You're right, Cassandra. I love this part of my job because I do get to meet some really special people. And you know what? I'm kicking it with Craig Black. Yeah, I'm awesome. You must be doing well because Community Cuts for Kids is in its 11th year.
11 years.
How does that make you feel that you've been doing that?
It makes me feel great, and I'm kind of scared. It's a lot of work put into what I do every year with my Community Cuts for Kids, and I launched my foundation last year, which is the Craig Shields Foundation, and it's the first year of us operating and running the Community Cuts program, and it's a blessing. That's what it is.
Well, after 11 years, you've got it down pat, right?
I like to say that. I like to say that, but you know, it's all about the volunteers that makes my event work, because I need barbers and stylists to help me out. We cut and we style boys and girls' heads for back to school.
Back to school. See, it's much more than just cutting and styling hair, though, for back to school.
It's a family event. What we do is we have face painting, we have moon bounces. We also give away school supplies, but they're limited. So if anybody wants to donate some school supplies, all you got to do is go into this website and donate. That's what we need.
So I heard Craig say, donate school supplies, and I heard come out and volunteer.
Yes, you heard me say that over and over and over again. You can reach us at thecraigshieldsfoundation.org. I need barbers, stylists. We need school supplies.
You know what? How many people? You've been doing 11 years. Did you hit a record number last year?
We had about 2,500 children that we serviced last year, but you know. Thank you. But we're trying to hit 4,000. That's what we want to hit.
So so how do I donate school supplies?
All you have to do is hit up our website.
Okay.
It's thecraigshieldsfoundation.org, or you can give me a call. I can put the number out there.
What's your number? Tell it to me.
It's 314-514-5762.
All right, and of course, the CraigShieldsFoundation.org, which we're really excited about because you're going to continue to do the Community Cuts for Kids. Earlier in this show, we talked about Night Owl coming and signing autographs.
He's going to sign autographs. He's not going to charge you. He's going to do it for free. Until his hand breaks, until he can't hold the mic no more.
He just stays out there and can't hold the mic. I like that one.
That's what he's going to do.
So make sure that you bring, get school. What kind of school supplies do you guys need?
Oh, we need book bags, pencil, paper, pens. We need all we can get. It's it's in August, my bad. August 12th.
Yep.
We have 3 locations: Herbert Hoover Boys and Girls Club, Monsanto YMCA, and we're in East St. Louis at the Mary Brown Center at the same time from 2 to 6 p.m.
Which we know from past years, you need to get there early if you want to get there because it's first come, first serve.
First come, first serve, and you know, we tell them all day long, we hate to turn people away, but get there early.
All right, you know what? Community Cuts for Kids, August 12th from 2 to 6 p.m. There's the 3 locations. You can find out more information at CraigShieldsFoundation.org. Craig, you know what? I always love having you here. You make my job easy.
I appreciate you having me. And y'all helping me out every year.
11 years. We love it. You know what? We're actually coming up. We're going to take a quick break. But coming up, we've got a new and upcoming improv comedian who's going to be on the show. So I know you like new talent. Stick around. All right. You don't go anywhere either. We'll be right back after this.
Oh, yeah. Hey, check it out and you don't stop. And you don't stop. Open your eyes, just open your eyes. We in disguise trying to fool these guys. Open your eyes, just open your eyes. We be creeping and lurking. This is a dangerous warpath, and right now you're creeping and lurking. Hit the triple over third base, I'm MC searching. High up.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Hey St. Louis, I'm Cora Kay. Keep it right here on STL TV.
Shelters are the best places to find a new pet. You'll discover healthy and loving animals just waiting to become a part of your family. Find out more at theshelterpetproject.org.
There's a monster in my bathtub. There's one on the couch. There's a monster on my bed.
Keep innocent things from triggering an asthma attack.
Please make the monsters go away.
Learn how to stop their asthma attacks at noattacks.org.
Yeah! Oh yeah! And you don't stop. Say what? And you don't stop. Check it out. Check it out. Queen Road, what's up with you? Freestyle flow, what can you do, huh?
Tell me what can you do? I can take you to school, and if you just know, we gon' come through. Yes.
We gon' come through, me and you, Collabo Queens, that's my team and my crew.
My team and my crew go so hard. Collabo Queens CQ, we just done start.
We just getting started and we gonna finish. We gonna take it to the end, man. Your crew get diminished, yeah.
Welcome back. Woo, does that music sound great? Our next guest is a young, aspiring actor from right here in St. Louis, Ivy.
You know, and he's also among the youngest of the St. Louis tricksters. He'll tell us more about that. And he's an audience favorite at Comedy Etc. 2. And I know you, if you don't know about Comedy Etc. 2, I'm sure he'll elaborate.
We'll fill you in.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet this young man. Please help us welcome Mr. Nicholas Shank.
Funny to shake his hand on the way out, because don't improvers like high five, or do you all do different things?
We improvise it as we go, so it really just depends.
Okay.
Yes, right.
All
It all depends.
So it's unpredictable.
Exactly.
All right. Now, I had a young man in my class in high school that went on to do improv and has done some things on television, and his personality in high school, it showed that he was going to do that. Did you think that since you've been little, since you're young, that you always had kind of a performance personality?
I always knew I was always looking for attention, if that counts. But I only really got into theater and acting actually a couple years ago. I did it as a kid. Always enjoyed it, but I never was really into it until I actually got into a pretty good class system of it, and just completely fell in love with it all over again.
It sounds funny that he says as a kid. Like he's just so old.
As a younger kid.
Yeah. Well, you're 18 now, though. So yes, he's a man, and he's going on to other bigger things. He's done with high school. So yes. So you mentioned classes. Talk about your progress in classes, and then ultimately how it led to where you are now, because you are an instructor.
Yeah, now the classes I was talking about were for acting. I've been doing, today for example, I did my first teaching job for improv, so they are actually two separate things.
Okay, how so?
Well, acting is scripted, improv is not. Those are the main differences. In acting, you've got a director with a vision who tells you what to do, and you bring that to life. In improv, you and your scene partners, you are the actors, directors, writers, all at the same time.
Very well
summarized. Do you have a preference? Do you like one over the other?
I really have a little thing for improv.
Yeah, I guess so. It's funny because we have a photo of you with a T-shirt that says yes and then also your license plate says yes and, which is a fundamental trick, so to speak, or skill when you're doing improv. Talk
That's
about that.
the #1 rule, is you always accept what your scene partner is saying. If you guys don't know where you're going to go in a scene, it just starts out of nowhere. You don't know what's going to happen. So if somebody says something like, "It's Tuesday," you simply accept it. Yes, it is Tuesday. Then you want to add something to the scene yourself. And it's nice and sunny outside. So you've already set that it's Tuesday, it's a nice day, and you actually are outside.
And so everyone knows that. Is that an unwritten rule, or?
It's a very written rule.
Ah.
Very written rule. As you can see by my license plate and T-shirt, it's written on both of them.
because so in some of the classes like that you guys help instruct and some of the things you've taken, those are the things that you learn in an improv class. Also, though, you as an improv actor develop characters usually, right? Do you tell us? Can you introduce us to one or of your favorites?
Is it like a split personality, Ivy?
No, I think, but don't you feel like? Well, tell us. So you feel like one of your characters though evolved from like something relevant to you in your life, like, or something
dig
that?
It out.
I know I had one character that I would use just to creep out a friend of mine.
Oh, great.
Really?
A friend of mine. Yeah. And then when you need a character that the audience loves to hate, he's a good guy to bring out.
Who is he?
Oh.
His name is Jim. And
he talks like this.
So what are some of Jim's favorite things to do?
He's a very creepy man. He likes people, but is very shy about it, and it comes off as very creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he likes to play a part in the social activities in his mind from a distance. So what I'll throw him in there is I'll throw him into a situation then with that base of a character into a situation where he's right in the middle of the action.
So if he was being interviewed today, how would that make him feel?
Not good.
Why not? What's wrong, Jim?
Jim didn't like that. Too much attention.
You don't like the audience?
No thanks.
Well, Jim, we don't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. But Jim, what do you like to do?
I like to play checkers with my stuffed animals.
I see.
I win sometimes.
Very well done. That's good. What's that?
Did I get Cheetos? I improv.
You did. You improv. You know, I was telling Cassandra because even in our role here, she'll give me great gifts. You know, she'll throw me something good and great because I did a little improv. Usually I'm good about it, but sometimes I'm like to take the gift and then give her a gift back in terms of here. Yes, I accept what you're saying and do something new. Now, in your intro, we talked about being part of the St. Louis Tricksters, and then also doing something. Is it over in Fairview Heights?
Yeah, it was in Fairview Heights. The Ramada Inn, that's also a TGI Fridays there, was also a comedy club called Comedy Etc. 2. And a group that I was a part of called the Improv Trick St. Louis, we would actually do monthly shows out there.
I see.
First Friday of the month.
And you say was and were because?
That group recently closed. Now, what happened is, though, everybody that was in that group, we recently started up a new group called St. Louis Comedy Connection, which is basically the exact same people doing the exact same thing under a different name.
Wonderful. So what is the most difficult part about either acting or improving, in your opinion, for you?
For me, it's not being in my own head. I'm the kind of guy who likes to think everything out. I have everything planned out. I have a plan for everything, plan C, plan D, plan W, everything. But the thing about acting is in improv is you have to be in the moment in order for it to work. For example, in acting, if you're not in the moment, you can't react. You can't actually be in the moment of the character. You know, it's happening to the character for the first time. And so if you're not in the moment, then you cannot truly portray that.
So you mentioned plan and like to plan things. What's next in this precarious plan that you've now tried to formulate in terms of film acting, in terms of improv? Tell us what's going on at school.
Next up for me, I'm headed out to Chicago for the conservatory program at Roosevelt University for the Chicago College of Performing Arts.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And then you've got a film role or something coming up?
Right now, I'm currently a part of a film. It's a Webster student film. One of their film majors wrote it during his school year and is producing it during the summer.
How'd they find you?
They posted an ad for auditions on STLauditions.com. It's a great place for a lot of stuff like student films. I know my sketch comedy group has posted things on there when we need extra stuff like that. And I auditioned, and they liked me. I came to a callback, and they liked me again, and they gave me the part.
Wonderful.
Awesome.
We like you too, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I know we'll have him back
with
again.
Everything. Yeah.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Remember, you saw him here first on STL. That's right. He's a St. Louisan, so that's great. You can find Nicholas on Facebook at Nicholas Shank Actor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Easy to find you. Nick, stick around, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know, Raynah is always finding something to do, Ivy.
You know what? I really like having Raynah around. She's full of good information.
She is.
And she's friendly.
She is definitely friendly. As a matter of fact, I think she found some friends over there in the audience. Raynah?
I found a lot of friends over here in the audience. And you remember me telling you that there's so much talent in St. Louis and we get to showcase it here on the Best of the STL? Well, our next guest is absolutely no exception to the rule. I want you to join me as we take a look at Nikki Marie. Take it away, Nikki.
you'll never be alone. He said from the start you had my heart, and now our love is strong. I loved you then, I love you now, and I'll love you for years to come. We've had ups and downs when I was wrong, but we'll still last for long, that's what it told me. Cause his words made me feel so free, and his words made me feel happy. Hey, 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 when I need something, his words always help me. Ooh, ooh, he looked in my eyes, said I would always have your side for the rest of our lives. Then he squeezed my hand, and the next thing he said was, girl, I never tell you a lie. He held me in his arms, made me feel so warm, said, girl, I'm glad you're mine. He said, beautiful lady, girl, you drive me crazy, and that's when I thought I could fly. Because every time when he looks at me, says, honey, baby, I fall into a dream world, dream world. Cause his words make me feel so free, and his words make me feel happy. Hey, 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 when I need something, his words always help me. Ooh, ooh, ah, yes, so kind, so sweet, oh, his words always help me. Oh, sweet boy, sweet words. Oh,
I told you she had talent. That was phenomenal. Wasn't that great?
Yeah.
Thank you. And you're so young. You know what? I want to ask you one thing. Do you remember the moment when you knew you wanted to sing?
I do, and it was about when I was 10 and when I made that song, and I think it was like Puppy Love, and I could make so many rhymes and lyrics to whatever I wanted to, and it was fun.
So you're not just a singer, you actually write the songs too?
Yes, I do.
Tell us about where you find inspiration and how you do that.
It really just comes to you. The words comes from like an event, like I'm a teenager, so it's a lot. I mean, friendships, boys, like parents nagging you, anything. And then you just like tap keys on the keyboard and then it just comes to you.
All right, all right. Well, you know what? I want to know like where you see this going. What do you want to do? Because you are, no, scratch all that. Tell me what you think makes you different from everybody else who's out there singing.
I've got soul. And I mean, you see a lot of performers and they, you know, they do it for the money and they do all those kind of things. But I actually enjoy it. I'd like to change what people, I'd like to help people with my music, you know, give them somewhere to take their mind away to.
And your mom and dad are here tonight, right? You know what? Mom and dad, you can just yell it at me. What do you think of this girl that you have over here? So what's next for you? Where do you see this going?
I want to get big. Like Bruno Mars says, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shining lights. And I just, yeah, I want to take it as far as I possibly can.
That's fantastic. So what types of things are you doing? What are you doing and where can we find you if we want to have you come sing for us?
You can find me at church singing. You can find me at my school, Jennings Senior High School, in the choir. I'm in concert choir and women's ensemble, and we do a lot of performances.
I got it. So if you want to talk to Nikki, you probably need to call us, and then we'll get you in touch with her. But you know what? I want to wish you all the best. You are fantastic.
Thank you.
And once again, more talent from the St. Louis area. What can I say? You guys, do you really think she was great?
Thank you.
Well, you know what, you guys? It's time for us to go. Actually, you know what? I got something for you guys. Actually, I got something for you, young lady. Maybe. This is the time in the show when we do Sam's Trivia. And you know what that means? Let's sit down. Let's talk about this. This is where I get to ask you a question. And if you know the answer, one of our wonderful sponsors, Sam's, has provided us with a gift card that I will place in your pretty little hands. And this is the trivia question. Are you ready?
Okay.
I know your name's Renee.
Yes.
So Renee, what famous St. Louisan was one of Hollywood's top leading ladies in the 1940s and insured her legs for $1 million due to the popularity of her swimsuit posters during World War II? Think
Did she have
hard.
a pose on the poster, kind of
Showing off those beautiful legs.
I believe the first name is Betty.
You might be right. Keep going.
I want to say Betty Grable.
What? What?
Betty Grable.
Yes! How did you know that? Well, thank you to Sam's, one of our fabulous sponsors. Here you go. Congratulations, Renee. And you know what? We've got to go back to Cassandra, who's in the kitchen with 2 girls, 4 wheels.
Great job, Raynah. And congratulations, Renee, on that Sam's gift card. Thank you so much, Sam's, for sponsoring us all these years. Yes, 2 girls, 4 wheels, and a whole lot of cooking going on is what I'm saying. So let me ask you, Jamie. I'm with Jamie and Cherish. What, if ever, has there been a time that weather has affected your business? Because you're a mobile truck and storms may be a little bit of a problem.
Well, we opened in January. I think January 5th was the first time that we actually got the truck up and going. So weather was a huge factor in the beginning. It was winter, it was cold. Although it was a mild winter, which helped us out a lot, it was still, a little chilly. So that can be a factor. Now it's starting to get hot.
Yes.
We're full circle. Now it's almost 90 degrees out. It can affect us in a slight change here or there if people come out, but really if people are hungry, they want to come outside, they want to take a short walk, they'll come get food, and they'll come see us.
Absolutely. We're going to talk about what you're cooking, and while you're doing that, I also want to know, you told me that you used to serve breakfast, because I want to know what can they get, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Can you explain a little bit about that while you are making your dumplings?
Beignets.
Beignets.
Yeah. We don't do breakfast anymore. We did that in the winter when it was a little slower. So we just do lunch. If you go to our website, 2 Girls 4 Wheels, it has a calendar, and it'll tell you where we're going to be every day.
Perfect.
We try to keep it up to date as much as possible. And we serve lunch.
I love it. And how long is lunch? Because some people lunch could be 11 to noon, but your lunch is
11 to 1:30.
11 to 1:30. Perfect. So tell me about what you're making here with your grilled cheese sandwich.
I'm making a grilled cheese with 2 different kinds of cheeses. I've got these little itty bitty dates in the middle, and I'm going to throw them over here on this panini grill.
Oh, it looks delicious.
It is delicious. And here's a finished product here.
Right, and there's a finished one in the plate over there, correct? Okay, because I'm just making sure I know where my plate is.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
I got this one for you. And we have a little red sauce that we use for dipping.
Great. Excellent. Now, do people usually get the red sauce for the grilled cheese, or do you have to tell them that? Because I've never had red sauce in a grilled cheese.
We give it to them.
So you can just try it. Who came up with that idea?
She did.
I like to have, it's a play on tomato soup and grilled cheese.
Oh,
but I don't want a whole soup. I always just want the little bit of the flavor. So we intensified it and gave you a little bit. So it's like a dipping sauce and put in a little cup. And so you get that flavor and you just get to dip your grilled cheese. So it's, with the dates, it's sweet. With the sauce, it's savory. So a little play on sweet and savory.
I love it. It sounds like you need to get in touch with Pillsbury or someone and get that in the supermarket. I love it. So now, do you cater?
We do cater, food truck style.
Okay.
And that means that if you have an event or you want us to be somewhere, we can definitely come. We'll show up. We just need to know how many people you're planning on having. We do have a food and beverage minimum that you have to meet in order for us to come out. You can just email us or contact us anyway and find that out by website or phone call. It doesn't matter.
And
you
you're
can get a hold
mobile,
of us.
so you can get anywhere.
We
I
can
love
go
that.
anywhere, and yeah.
And so tell me what you're making.
Okay, so I'm making beignets. These are basically donuts, I guess you could say.
Okay.
My mom used to make them when we were little, and you just kind of have a dough, you roll it out, and then you just drop it in the fryer. This one's a little sticky right here. And then it fries up. Once it poofs up, you pull it out really hot, put powdered sugar on it, and we inject 2 of them with blackberry jam. The other 2 are plain, and you just eat them when they're hot, and they're tasty.
They sound tasty, so I'm guessing that one of those bags is mine too?
Yes,
Okay,
you got a bag and a plate.
All right, I'm taking a
everything
hot
you
plate
want.
because, you know, in the African American community, we always take a hot plate. I'm just saying at home. All right, I appreciate that. So now, today you have the grilled cheese and then you have the beignets. What is your favorite on the menu, Cherish?
I'm gonna go with the STL cheesesteak
What's
sandwich. It's chopped steak, and we do it with a little caramelized onions. We call it an STL cheesesteak. It's not a Philly. It doesn't have green peppers. And we do it with Provel cheese and caramelized onions, and we make like a garlic mayo spread for the bread. And it's on a hoagie. It's delicious.
Sounds delicious. Real quick, what's yours?
Slow roasted pulled pork. We do it with Maul's barbecue sauce, incorporating St. Louis items. We also do homemade coleslaw right on top of that.
And I love the colorful truck, 2 Girls, 4 Wheels. You can't miss it.
No, it's bright.
And again, so you can go to 2 Girls, 4 Wheels on the website and find out where you're going to be, so that there's no getting to a spot where you were yesterday maybe and go, oh, shucks, where are they?
It's also Twitter. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook. That's kind of what everybody uses is Twitter nowadays.
Sure.
To find out where all the food trucks are.
Excellent. Well, I definitely have to follow you on Twitter. I have to check. This smells so good. I can't wait to come back and get my plate at the end. But now, unfortunately, we're going to have to break away really quickly because Ivy is in the kitchen and Ivy has some delicious food. I'm sorry, Ivy is in the den. I'm in the kitchen. I do know that because I'm with all the good food. And Ivy has a wonderful guest with her. Ivy?
You know what, Cassandra, you sound a little malnourished. Maybe you better take a bite of that grilled cheese. Try the dipping sauce right now while it's hot. I'm sure they'll fix me something warm when I get over there.
Dibs on yours.
Yeah, she's trying it. Good, good. That's right. As Cassandra mentioned, we do get to meet some really wonderful people here on Best of STL. Ryell Parker Sr. is joining me now. He is an actor, an author, an entrepreneur, an empowerment speaker, a poet, and a spoken word artist. I think I got it all in there. Plus, on top of that, he's a father and a husband. Ryell, what at this point, right now, out of all those hats that you wear, what's inspiring you the most?
Being a family man.
Yeah.
Being a husband and a father is, of course, the forefront of everything that I do. It is my reason, my drive, and my determination.
And, you know, what inspired me was I found that your daughter has kind of been inspired by you because she started her own artistry as well.
Yeah, my daughter's name is Kelson, and she's 6 years old, and anytime she introduces herself, she says, my name is Kelson, and I'm an artist.
Oh.
And she writes poetry, she draws. So what we've done is we've created her own website, and her website is www.poetrywithmydaddy.com, where her and I write poetry, and she also posts her artwork online.
Perfect. And then you've also, though, written a couple of books, one of them being a children's book. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So there you are with your daughter. That's so cute. So you wrote I Can Do It, and then it was illustrated by Daphne Williamson.
Yes. And the message behind the book is as our children grow, they're learning every day from us, and they become sponges. But as parents, we don't let go and allow them to grow. So we have to encourage and empower our children, number one, through literacy with the book, but let them know that they can do it and encourage them to say so.
And you know what? You go around speaking and empowering adults and people of all ages to follow their dreams, do just that.
Yes, yes.
That's exciting. You know, speaking of that, you're not only an author, you mentioned that you're a poet, which the book is kind of a poetry in and of itself, really nice. But you also are a community activist and a philanthropic man. So you've started Acts of a Random Thought.
Correct.
Which leads me to believe that if I thought a random thought, I should act on that if it's a positive one.
That's absolutely right. And my pseudonym that I publish my poetry books under is Random Thought.
Oh.
And the thought about is that any random act can empower, inspire, or motivate someone else. So what we do through Acts of a Random Thoughts is we educate, motivate, and inspire young men through creative writing, journaling, and poetry. Because poetry is not only self-expression, but it's therapy, and it's also self-discovery. As we write more, we learn more about ourselves, and we also are able to deal with our stress.
Man Talk is an event that you've got going on throughout the summer from June through August. Does that involve some of this journaling and the active?
Yes, Man Talk is for young men ages 12 through 18, where we meet every Monday, and our summer topic this year is lyric decryption.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes, and what we're doing, we're looking at different music from various genres, and we're separating the music from the poem, and we're going to break down the content of what is being said through the lyrics, so that we can understand as men how what we see and what we hear influences how we think and how we act.
Absolutely. You know, I found that interesting because Night Owl is on here, and I'm interested in, as I talk to him later about some of the lyrics that he's putting into his, you know, his music and how positive it seems to be, which is cool. So I think that's neat. That probably hits some home. They're probably really interested in it. The other thing is, though, I'm overwhelmed because you do so many things. A radio show also?
Yes, we also have a storytime radio show for children that airs every Sunday night on WESLradio.com. And the title of the show is Sweet Dreams and the Silly Tales of Miles Sanford, where my children, Ryell Jr. is also the president of one of our companies, and my daughter Kelson are the main characters, where we have uplifting and inspirational stories for the entire family to listen to bring back that old feeling of listening to baseball games and stories by the radio.
And discovering the inner you, is that something that we might be able to see you doing in action during your reality check on August 10th at the Brentwood Community Center?
Yes, reality check, it's going to be phenomenal. It's a play where it's an inspirational skit where every situation that we endure in life, it's going to be portrayed on that stage. And a lot of this comes from all the work that we're doing in the community. I don't know if I told you, I'm also a member of the Masonic Order with Claude F. Wise, number 171, where we do a lot of charitable work and learning more information there to where we can help out more in the community.
Awesome. Well, you're doing a lot of great work. If you want more information about Ryell Parker Sr., you can check him out in 2 different places. You can check him out at RyellParker.com. You can call him at 536-4899. But then also we've got actsofArandomthought.org, which is another great way that you can find out more about not only his other book that he's authored, but also about how the Man Talk Summer Academy as well. Thank you for being with us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. So, you know what? Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back from the break, we're going to hear more from Night Owl, and we get to sit down and talk with him one-on-one. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, R-A-W, war. Hey, keep your hands clap, keep it going now, keep it going now. Waving the.
You ain't never seen nothing like this before.
Nitro Collabo Queens, you know we bring war. Yo.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Let's switch to Energy Star light bulbs and stop burning through cash. Saving energy saves you money.
Packers,
Vikings,
Red State, Blue State.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
But when we live united, we create real lasting change in the education, income, and health of our country.
United.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
When tragedy struck Indonesia and Haiti, the world responded. The famine, war, and drought affecting the Horn of Africa right now is larger than both these crises combined, and the world should be paying attention. Text a donation of $10, but do more than donate. Forward the facts to everyone you know. Forward from our site, forward on Facebook, and forward on Twitter. We are the relief.
Experience St. Louis.
You promised me the world. Is this what you had in mind?
Every choice we make has a consequence. Help EarthShare and its members restore balance to the world. Visit earthshare.org and see what you can do. EarthShare, one environment, one simple way to care for it.
hope you've been enjoying tonight's entertainment as much as we have. No wonder he won Hip Hop Artist of 2012 from the Riverfront Times. Give it up for Night Owl and the Collabo Queens.
Where you wanna go, huh? How y'all doing? Vegas lights hit the strip. I never been there, heard it's off the rip. Shit off the flip, gon' take your pick. Yeah, and some poker chips. I got a poker face, make you go gaga. Off to the next city, gotta go bye-bye. Are those palm trees? My mind playing tricks. I got some trees in my palms, I take them on my trips. The only time I seen these is on TV. They say they Cali known with the girls with the fake. Yeah, in Arizona got some good local rappers. I met them in Augusta, they was new to the trapper. It wasn't new to me, a ghetto is a ghetto. Every hood got a hood, everybody clapping. See, I was down in Miami, but I ain't talking about Florida. But you don't understand me now. Oklahoma was a culture shock. See, they be cracking me up, they call soda pop. Yeah, and they all listen to E40. Ha. Atlanta still call they girl shawty. Somebody bring back Freaknik. Yeah, watch somebody do it on the sneak tip. See, I've been all around the world and I gotta take it back to the north side. Fly.
Round and back, you and me, together we will always be.
Yeah.
Happier, it will seem, never less, it will be.
Yeah.
Good time for you and me, stepping out and hit the streets. Party up, just you and me, round and back, this ain't no dream.
You say you wanna go scuba diving and snorkeling.
Come on.
You must be jiving. Girl, keep driving. Let's go get some din-din. Spend a couple nights out of town at the Hampton Inn. A free plug for them. I love a road trip in the wintertime, no matter how cold it get. Rock the North Face, take it back to your place. On the East Coast, show me where the Jets play. Where hip-hop started with the DJ. Play this back one more time, instant replay. Yeah, around and back, we going full circle. Yeah, this so cool that it might hurt you. Yeah. Is my dictionary. My little black book is my dictionary. Yeah, see what's another word for travel? I don't know, but I'll be in the air, fly like javelins, we gone.
Round and back is where I be. Shiny cars and crystalline.
That's right.
Rolling up with your boys, hanging out with your shiny toys. Kicking it, got no worries.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, don't cause a scene.
Yeah.
Round and back is where I be. So tell them this, you got to be free.
Hey, ain't no place like home. That's why I never be gone for too long, huh? I'm a legend, it's my theme song. You are all welcome in my dream home, yeah. We did it big on the West Coast. Austin was awesome, let's toast. Yeah, we even did it down in Little Rock. Not even a little spot, we did a little hip-hop. Oh.
Round and back again. So party on and tell your friends
Yeah.
to pick it up and make it live. Break it down from side to side. Love and life is can't be seen.
Come
So
on.
let's be free, so let's party.
Yeah.
Round and back again. Never less until the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carmencita Perez, make some noise.
Thank you.
DJ Snow on the turntables, make some noise.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Oh, yes.
Fantastic. I love the Collabo Queens. Was that your creation?
That is my creation.
I like
It's
it.
short for, you know,
Collaboration,
right?
yes. You have different ladies doing different things. You have a rapper, you have singing.
I do. As a matter of fact, I got this CD right here.
Look at that! You're a magician too.
Yeah, you know, I pull out tricks. So these are all the ladies on the album. It's
Wonderful.
myself featuring all female artists, Boogaloo Crimes, Ill Skills, Carmencita Perez, GA,
Canary Diamonds, Queen Row, Miss Law, also the LO and Wells on the project.
Wonderful job.
20 songs.
Wow, 20 songs. You
All,
gotta get this.
are all these women from St. Louis, all local singers?
They all live in
question.
St. Louis now, but they all from different places. We have some from Ohio, you know, some from just different parts of the world.
I love it.
I had to ask you a question. That they had the line in Brown Sugar, the movie. So when were you, when you remember that you fell in love with hip hop?
With hip hop, actually, I was probably in like first, second grade, you know, and I remember, you know, writing down lyrics to the song, rapping Duke, da ha, da ha, da ha, da ha, 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 da ha, ha, ha. So you got to be old school to really do that. Crazy.
I like it. I like it.
I love it. Now, it seems like we were talking with Craig, we were talking about with Ryell Parker about positive lyrics and having a positive impact on the community. Your music seems to come across that way to me.
It does.
Well, you know, I don't have kids, but I work with a lot of children, so I feel like even when writing, you know, music, I try to be conscious of the people that are gonna hear it, you know, especially the little ones, which is why this is the actual clean version of the album. I did 2 versions of the album, one with the cuss words and one with the non-cuss words. So I try to be definitely conscious of the people that are gonna hear it, you know what I'm
We
saying?
appreciate that. We appreciate you bringing the non-cuss words on the show
Absolutely.
as well. Now, you know, when you were singing and you said you made a reference to they call soda pop. I'm from Chicago, you know, so I like that. Where do you get your creativity from? Do you think you're just born with it?
Well, I mean, I was fortunate to be able to travel and, you know, see different parts of the country other than St. Louis. And the first college that I went to was it was a college in Miami, Oklahoma called Northeast Oklahoma A&M. And you know, I would order soda and they would order pop. And, you know, I said, what'd you call that? Pop, okay. You know, which I know from soda pop, but
right,
you know,
sure.
They call it pop, we call it soda.
You took that life experience and put it to your music.
There is all. Now, what are you branch out as an artist? You also do other things. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm also a preschool teacher. I'm also a mentor. I'm also a tutor. Also, you know, like to get my management on the side, you know, with different artists. So, you know, I try to do a little bit of everything.
That's wonderful. So being a teacher, you're a mentor as well.
Absolutely. You know, anytime you're working with young kids, you know, you're teaching them things from red, white, and blue, you know, shapes, colors, numbers. You know, these are things that will stick with them forever. And so, you know, it makes me feel good to know that I'm the one teaching them some of the first things that they ever learned in their life, even how to write and spell their name.
That's wonderful.
Have you been touring also around the country then, musically, or?
No, I don't tour around the country, but I definitely tour St. Louis pretty heavily.
Yeah, I can tell. You've got a big following, yeah.
So I get around the city pretty much, and I try to venture out. It's good for local artists to try to venture out in different cities and get your name, but you know, you also got to lock down your own city as well. So
sure, absolutely.
That's what I'm in the
it's
process
coming.
of doing.
It's coming.
I know, that's
for
what
you.
I was thinking. Yeah, exactly.
It's coming. You're doing excellent. So you mentioned da ha, da ha. Any other idols?
Definitely. Jay-Z, Biggie, The Roots, Special Ed. You know, even going back old school, Fat Boys, Slick Rick, you know, Run DMC. List goes on.
Yeah,
and on,
absolutely.
So
I can
these
see
are
that.
all. I try to be all of those people in one when I'm in the booth and on stage.
You do it too.
So did you write the hook then too that she was singing, or did she just kind of come in and figure out? Did you guys actually collaborate?
We collaborated, right? Like most of the ladies, they all wrote their own material. I was there as a coach and guide to kind of move it in here and there, but for the most part, you know, all of these ladies have been doing music for 10+ years, so they aren't vets. I mean, they are vets. They aren't rookies.
Right.
You know, so they definitely been putting their time in.
Awesome. It's obvious with the timing, isn't it, Ivy?
It is.
The timing with everything. It's classic.
I know we're wrapping up, but I wanted to point out to our audience, because at the end of the show, you guys are going to be performing again.
Yeah, we're going to do
with
another job.
Everybody, right?
Awesome. Oh, stick around.
I know.
Missed that. All right. So Ivy, you got to know how they can meet.
All right. You know what? You can find them online, niteowlhiphop.com. I know you can find, and the album, you can also get it online. Where else?
Absolutely. Niteowlhiphop.com is right in here.
What about, okay, good.
Everything you could ever want in your life is at Night Owl Hip Hop.
We're going.
I heard that. I heard that. Thank you so much. All right. And we got to catch up with Raynah, who's in the audience. Raynah?
I am in the audience, and you know, my eyes are happy tonight, my ears are happy tonight, my nose is happy tonight being here at the Best of the STL. How are your ears, eyes, nose, and mouth? Are they good? All right. Speaking of my eyes being happy, I'm sitting here with Karen Hill from the Missouri Botanical Gardens. Karen, you've got a really fascinating thing going on there right now. What's that all about?
We do. The garden always has some amazing events and exhibits. This summer's no exception. We've got our Whitaker Music Festival, and I know you're talking about our Lantern Festival, which is amazing.
Well, what is the Lantern Festival? I know, but tell everybody else.
Sure. It's actually the first time that we've held a Lantern Festival in the United States. These are elaborate illuminated works of art from China. They're made of silk and steel, and they're lit up for evening viewing. They're just incredible. It's not the little beach ball size paper lantern that you're thinking of. These are like parade float size. We've got a 3-story tall heavenly temple. We've got a porcelain dragon that spans 2 pools. It's absolutely amazing, one not to miss.
Right, and some of the pictures are right there on the screen. Everybody can see them, but it's fascinating. And you told me that this isn't just inside the building, it's where?
That's correct. This is all outdoors. We've only got one installation that's inside. The rest are over about 17 acres of the garden. We're open for Thursday through Sunday evening viewing, and you have to come out and see it after dark. It's just spectacular.
And you told me a little secret earlier that you could actually buy a family pack. No, not a family pack. You tell me what you said.
Yeah, if you become a member of the garden on the same night that you come for your Lantern Festival visit, you're going to get a perk that evening, and then you get to enjoy membership perks all year long. It really ends up being a very good deal, especially if you have a family.
Right, and if you're taking 4 people, it's actually cheaper to be a member that night than not. Anyway, the Lantern Festival at the Missouri Botanical Gardens. Go check it out. You know what? Ivy and Cassandra are in the kitchen, and I think I want to go to the kitchen. It smells good over there. They're eating.
My sandwich is gone.
I know. And you know what? Ivy has a lot to say, so I can eat.
We have, you want some grilled cheese. I know you guys do. $20 gift card to 2 girls, 4 wheels. $20 going to Joan Sanford. Congratulations.
Woo, congratulations,
Joan. All right.
Thank you so much to our guests, Nick, and Tonight Out, and to 2 girls, 4 wheels for coming on the show.
Oh, so awesome. Hey, you guys have been a great audience. I hope you had fun. I know we did. Thanks for watching at home. I want to thank our sponsors.
And we also want to thank Night Owl and the Colabo Queens for joining us.
Yay. Well, let's let them.
I'm thanking them again.
All right, that's all right.
Let's hear from them one more time. Here we go. Thanks, guys.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, this is a song about a man and a woman, something like that. Hey, hey, so check it out now. Do she got a man? Is your girl single? Last time I seen her with no rings on her finger, hands all naked. I ain't gon' fake it. If she give me the chance, I'm definitely gon' take it. Not without permission, cause that's a bad decision. Ain't nobody even worth being for no permission. I'm so romantic, you hate it and can't stand it. Plus you been knock-blocking ever since my plane landed. No, I'm not a dog, but I roll with a K9. And we got some shows, yo, baby, won't you be mine? This is called my sweet rhyme. Sweeping you off your feet, let me put that in, then we can go to sleep. Hey, my bad, I thought you was here. Let me put your head in, then we get some people here. You wanna know before I get violent, I ain't gonna ask you again. You supposed to be my friend. Hey, baby, baby. Tell me what I wanna know. Hey, baby, baby. One more time, hey.